I am your host, Sister Vinny, and this is the Baptist Bible. Children, I just want to say welcome to my channel. If you're brand new, welcome to my channel. And if you are someone that is a returning viewer that's been with me before, I just want to say thank you for coming back to sit with Sister Vinny. Praise the Lord, children. I just wanted to share with you just a few moments. But first, let me say, I hail from the Plant My Feet on High Ground University. Y'all know, children, I just want to say to you this. I'm just going to be here for a moment. And I just want to tell you that like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Please, if you do. Children, I was at church the other day, and I just want to share with you about altercations in the parking lot. Children, we were in the church service, and where everyone was sitting there. And, church was just beginning to get started very good. So we were just sitting there in the worship experience, children. And we were just sitting in there, and all of a sudden, we heard this commotion outside. People started going outside to find out what was going on. Now, generally, people run the opposite direction when there's some adversity. But everybody was trying to find out what was going on. So we get outside, and there's two people out in the parking lot in each other's face arguing. In the church parking lot, children. Baptist church. And they out there arguing, and they really close to each other, but they haven't touched each other, but they very close. So evidently, someone had parked a little bit too close to the person's car. And this person had just washed their car, cleaned it up, detailed it, and they didn't want anybody messing their car up. So they didn't understand how come that person had to park so close. You purposely trying to harm my car. What the person was saying. Pray the Lord, Jerry. Ought not be like that in the church house. So anyway, they were all, the other person said, no, I just parked here. I didn't realize I was that close to your car and all this old stuff, but you ain't got to go, you ain't got to take it there. So the person said, children, they just got to fussing. And the more people that came out to try to break it up, if you will, the worse it got. They started escalating, and before you know it, they trying to separate the two people. And right there on a Sunday morning, children, when we there to worship the Lord. So they were there, and people were trying to break it up, get in between them. Somehow, somebody called somebody's family member. So next thing you know, there's like 50 people of the person's family there, and they ready to fight. And people were trying to break them up and keep them back from out of the action. And eventually, I think someone called the police. And the police eventually came. And so they fighting and arguing and trying to get at each other. And so over a parking spot, children. Parking spot. Now, who don't let the gate open on that, children? Gate's wide open. Children, I don't understand what gets into folk. But I know I've been around the Baptist church a long time. And I thought I saw it all. But that took me to a different level, children. Different level. Pray the Lord now. So, children, I just wanted to say to you, well, how it ended. Let me finish and tell you how it ended. Because I got to get on the church now. How it ended was the police dispersed the crowd and told people they need to go home, or they were going to start arresting people. So people went ahead and started dispersing and quieting down. And the two people left that day. The pastor said he don't want them to, because things, they be sitting in there looking at each other and snarling at each other all through the service and stuff. So he thought it would be best if they would just go home maybe and worship through YouTube that Sunday. So they went home because they needed to cool off and everything too. And their families and stuff need to go on home. So everybody dispersed and they went on home, went their separate ways. But I think a couple of Sundays passed, and then both parties came up before the church and apologized for the altercation that they had caused out there in the parking lot of the church. Church children. So that's how it ended. And if forgive and forget, that's what the Lord says. Forgive and forget. Forgive your brother and sister for their transgressions. So we moved on from there, but I just had to share that with you, children. Children, I just wanted to say, please, whatever you do, don't let Satan get in your heart when you're on your way to church. It's hard because Satan tries to ride in there on the backs of others. And you just got to be careful, children, when you're coming to church. Just try to pray that the Lord keep you in the right frame of mind when you're coming to church. To the Baptist church. Lord, I'm going to ease on out of here now. And I just want to just stop by for a few minutes and share that with y'all. And I just want to tell you to please be careful out there, children. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Be careful out there, children, because Satan is everywhere, and he gets in everyone. So please, just be careful, children. Be careful. Because you just don't want children to be bound in jail like Paul and Silas. Children, I love you. I thank you so much for tuning in to Sister Vinny. I thank you, and I'll see you again. I'm sure I will. Children. Now, just remember, children, I'm going to return you now to your regularly scheduled program.